Hi friends, welcome back to What a Witch Knows. I'm Erin. I'm a writer, an intuitive channel, and a witch. And today I'm going to be doing a tarot read to tap into the energy of Samhain, and that's a harvest festival that witches celebrate towards the end of the year. It's a time that the veil between the living and the dead is at its thinnest. So we often use this time to connect deeply with our ancestors, with our subconscious mind, and we also celebrate and give thanks for all of the abundance that we've created and we've received throughout the year. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. It's actually already pre-shuffled, but I'm going to give it one more shuffle while I'm on camera here with you guys. It's my traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Here we go. One last shuffle before I pull. We'll do maybe like, I don't know, three card pull. Okay, top of the deck we have, it's the Three of Cups, and I'm really loving this energy because I'm not sure if you guys saw my teaching video that I did about the Three of Cups, but this card always really reminds me of kind of like a bachelorette party, and it reminds me of, so these are not your family members, but they're the people that you consider to be your chosen family, and you're kind of gathering together with them and celebrating abundance and happiness and success and good times. So I really love that energy for Samhain. I know that for me, Samhain is a time of year when I'm often hanging out with my friends. I'm going to parties. I'm, handing out candy to the trick-or-treaters in my neighborhood. So I'm getting to see all the kids in their costume, which I love. It's one of my favorite times of year. But also for me, I know I feel very deeply connected to my ancestors and my passed on loved ones. And this is a time of the year that I feel them, really close to me. So it's a good time of the year to remember that, even though they're gone, if we ask and if we tune in and if we pay attention, we always can stay in close touch with them. So that's something that I try to remember a lot, but especially during Samhain, that's a really important message. So let's pull another card from the top of the deck and let's see what we have. Oh, I love it. It's the Fool. The Fool is the very first card in the tarot deck, and he is all about taking a brand new journey and a brand new adventure. Normally, I would associate this with sort of, a new job opportunity or a new friendship or a new relationship. But coming in the Samhain reading, one thing that I had actually talked about on the Scorpio New Moon video is that I feel like there's an invitation right now into our subconscious and into our own sort of personal underworlds. So I think that there's really a call to pay attention to the parts of ourselves that we've suppressed. So the emotions and the feelings and the experiences that have been sort of buried in our subconscious, but that we really can't continue on our healing journey without sort of bringing those to light. So what I'm feeling with the Fool is an invitation to sort of take that journey. Take the journey into the underworld. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. Really, I think it's important to embrace this part of ourselves, because if we don't embrace this part of ourselves, then ultimately we can't move forward in our healing. And we want to show compassion for ourselves and love ourselves as much as we can, because without doing that, we're not embracing all of who we are. And the shadow is very much all of who we are. And that's very much what Samhain is all about. Embracing the darkness, embracing the shadows as very much as much a part of ourselves as the light is a part of ourselves. And that's something that witches believe in very much. So let's pull one more card. Let's see what we have. Ooh, this is the Four of Swords, I believe. Is this the Four of Swords? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, five. Five of Swords. I had to count the swords. Okay, so this is the Five of Swords. This is a little bit of a card that's a little bit more on the, I would say, sort of somber side. Oftentimes this can be a card of conflict. And this is, I'm actually seeing it a little bit more as conflict with ourselves. So there might be some resistance to sort of taking that journey to personal healing, taking that journey into, our own personal underworld. I definitely understand that. I've been there. I get it. I understand why we wouldn't want to go there and really meet all aspects of ourselves, because that can be scary, right? And so I want to hold space for that and be compassionate about that. There's no reason that we should expect ourselves to be perfect in that regard. I think the most important step, as you can see here with the Fool, is taking the first step, right? If you can do that, if you can say, okay, I'm going to set this intention to, do my shadow work, meet the parts of myself that I haven't met yet, and bring sort of these shadow parts of myself to light, as long as you're setting that intention, the intention is everything. Make your first step. That's half the battle. So, I would really encourage you to seek out support too. If you're feeling like anxiety, if you're feeling a lot of tension, if you're feeling resistance, I know a lot of people can feel that way, especially around this time of year when, we have like daylight savings time and we lose an hour of light and the darkness is like very, physically taking over our lives as well. We can start to, sometimes have those feelings of seasonal depression creep back up. Definitely reach out. I mean, there's a lot of support networks available, but also, oftentimes if you just reach out to a friend, they might not know that you are needing help, but if you ask, they're oftentimes are willing to help you. So just it's about articulating your needs, it's about being compassionate with yourself, it's about embracing the shadow, and it's about, doing the best that we can to accept all of ourselves, like every part of ourselves, the dark and the light. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope you have a wonderful Samhain. Take care and blessed be.